Howdy, all. I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. It is a great pleasure to begin this day with a story that is heartwarming, a story that actually means something to fans. At least I hope what I'm going to talk about today will mean something to the fans of the franchise Berserk. You guys, if you're new here, you may not know, those who've been here a while know I'm big into anime and manga. It's a big part of my life. I've climbed the ladder from young lad who saw Voltron and Robotech for the first time and started down that path that forever dominated my destiny of loving it. You had that wall in Blockbuster where you saw Ninja Scroll, and then you picked up a couple others, and you cleaned out that shelf. And then that's all you had for a long time. Then you had the little niche section in a small video store. And then suddenly Toonami and Adult Swim happen, and anime and manga, boom. Blockbuster increase the amount you could rent. Best Buy suddenly has a massive section you can buy, and manga takes over the shelves of Barnes & Noble. And you reach that point when you evolve from just watching anime to going into manga, when a show you're enjoying just suddenly flat out ends in the middle of a story. You know it's not the ending, and you're forced to go to the source material or look for it and discover, oh, look, here it is in all its glory. I mean, I remember my first time was Rave Master. The show ended, and I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be the end? That can't be the end. There's more. A manga. What is this? Oh, the story's continuing. I just got to find the point where the anime shut down, and I can pick it up and move forward. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I love all things anime and manga. I have my tastes. It's just you have your tastes. We're not all going to like the same thing. I don't like Cowboy Bebop. I've never liked Cowboy Bebop. But last year, when it came under attack, when its fans came under assault by the live action debacle on Netflix and those behind it, I was there with my brothers and sisters in anime. I backed them up, even though I don't like Cowboy Bebop. I wanted their franchise respected, and they deserved respect as fans. The same goes for Berserk. Not a fan. Never have been. Checked it out over 20 years ago. Didn't like it. Went the other direction. Not my cup of dark fantasy. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I'm going to run ramshot over it. Doesn't mean I'm going to take a massive dump on it and ruin it for people who do like it. Because anime truly is diverse. Manga and anime have a wide variety of genre choices for you to enjoy, which means we all don't have to like the same thing. We don't have to behave like an SJW and attack something just because I don't like it or you don't like it. It's beautiful because that's how normal fandom works. So last year, when Berserk's creator, Kentaro Miura, died suddenly and unexpectedly, I was genuinely heartbroken for the fans because, as I experienced with Robert Jordan and other things in the past, you are filled with that fear when the creator dies before his work is finished. Will it be done? Will it linger in purgatory forever? Will we be left with nothing but fan headcanon theories to get us around and what might have happened? And then the fear of, will somebody unworthy be given the task of completion without the creator's insight, without their intended direction? Yesterday, great news happened, and today, right here on Bounding Into Comics, we get the news that Berserk is returning to serialization under the direction of Kouji Mori, another manga artist who was a dear and close friend to Kentaro Miura, a man who was with Kentaro Miura from the beginning of Berserk, who has known it all. So, as I give you this information today, as I impart to you my feelings and my emotions, I hope that even though I'm not a fan of Berserk, that the Berserk fans are encouraged by this, because there is plenty in this article, again, given to us by Bounding Into Comics. They've collected all the proper commentary and words from all those involved in the reignition of Berserk. This should be encouraging. There's a lot of good stuff here that you should feel encouraged about, and I hope that you are if you are a Berserk fan. So when Kentaro Miura died, everybody knows it went on hiatus, and they did a bunch of stuff to celebrate his life, celebrate his work, and you would wonder if Miura Sensei had left a roadmap, this and that. And as a creator, I know that I know where all my stuff's going. Every story, every bit of my universe, every epic, I know where it's going. Things may change in between, but the beginning, the middle, important plot points, important characters, they're there. And that doesn't change. And I know a lot of creators, that's how real creators do it. We all know how our worlds are functioning. We all know where they're going. We all know what it means to make it alive and to bring it to life. And we all leave breadcrumbs. We all leave roadmaps, whether it's verbal in discussions or physical, timelines, roadmaps, whatever it may be. It's there. And I had hoped and suspected that Miura Sensei had done that, and apparently he did, both verbally and physically. Here we are. Turning to the series itself, the team explained. Before his passing, Mr. Miura spoke to his close friend Kouji Mori about the stories and episodes he had in mind for Berserk. He also talked with his studio and staff and editor. He wondered, would everyone be surprised if he drew something like this about a character? Would this storyline be interesting? The talks are not meant as last words, but were clearly a part of his creative process. Miura Sensei was clearly very active in making sure his ideas would flow properly. So he bounced it off everybody around. But most importantly, Kouji Mori, who has been given the reins, who has been asked to complete his friend's work, he spoke to him at great length. We go all the way down here. Strangely, Mori continued, the story of Berserk went on exactly as discussed. He talked about how from the very beginning he knew what was going on, as discussed at the time, with almost no changes. I continued to talk to Miura often whenever there was a big episode. We did so ever since we were students, consulting with each other while working on manga. Hoping to assuage fans' fears for the series' future, Mori then asserted, I think people with good intention would realize by now that I know the story of Berserk up to the very end. Still, I cannot say that I can draw it because I know it. That is because only the genius Kentaro Miura can write a masterpiece like Berserk. This is what I meant when I said there is encouragement. There are things that should give you hope and faith that you're now going to get what you always deserved as a fan of Berserk. You're going to get your ending because not only did Miura Sensei leave actual physical material, they have memos, ideas he wrote and designed for the characters that he drew, left behind, and talking to his staff, his apprentices, they referred to in this article, but his good dear friend, who is now in charge of this, knows where it's supposed to go. He knows the ending. He knows the major points. That should give you hope. I hope it gives you hope as a Berserk fan. And I hope, knowing this, that it means something, because this is what it looks like when passion is involved with a product. Passion of people who care about what it means. This is now a memorial to his good friend. Mori is going to make sure his friend Miura gets his story finished, because it deserves to have its proper and complete ending. It's in the hands of somebody who cares. His apprentices, those who, because manga artists have their team who mimic the style of the creator, so that when he doesn't do a page, they do a page and it still feels like it. And so they wanted to do this. It says here at the very end, this is him recounting the funeral and how he felt. Can he do this? And how sad he was. This is what it means. Look at that. This is Kouji Mori drawing himself at the funeral. This man cares. You feel it. He cares. And also, the apprentices care. The talent Miura's apprentices have are real. They are brilliant artists. Many of you may not be fully satisfied with Berserk, written without Miura, but we hope everyone's thoughts will be with us. We ask for your continued support. Again, they are saying, we hope you're going to like what we put out, because it's done with love and passion for what Kentaro Miura had in mind. It's not the brazen Western mentality of SJWs, or when somebody takes something over, when they just buy something like Disney does with Star Wars, and they say, you're going to take it, you're going to like it, and you're a racist and a bigot if you don't. No, this is passion. This is love. And this is not only love for the project, but love for the man who created it. You should have faith and be encouraged and be filled with hope that you are going to get your Berserk ending. And again, I am not a fan of Berserk, but I feel encouraged by this. And when it's over one day, maybe, just maybe, I'll go back and give it another chance when all is said and done. Because I can see right here that these people care about the memory of Kentaro Miura and what he wanted to do with his story Berserk. And I hope as a Berserk fan that you are going to completely get this story to its proper conclusion now. I'm happy for you, and I hope you're happy today. If you are happy, then please let me know if you're happy. I want to know from actual Berserk fans. I'm done. Nothing left to say. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic don't care about crazy SJW fifis. Hit the notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave comments. I want to hear from real fans of anime, manga, and Berserk, not insane, cowardly SJWs and stans who are to the bone cowards behind keyboards. I don't care what they think. I will never care what they think. And they will lose their fabricated power because they're not real fans of anything. All they do is virtue signal and read us. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Howdy, y'all. The first chapter of my fantasy novel, Guardian of Innocence, is now available for free. Click the link in the description below and join me in an old-school good versus evil story where Cole Ares, a disillusioned mercenary, suddenly finds himself dropped into the middle of a destiny he never asked for as the protector of Jania Sarine, a blacksmith's daughter who may hold the answers to finally stopping a millennia-old threat to the world of Rosetta. Cole's perceptions of love, family, trust, loyalty, as well as his very beliefs in fate versus free will shall be tested as he struggles to keep Jania safe from the minions of the dreaded Zabor Tal, former champion of the gods and now ruler of the long-forgotten Yis Empire. Click the link below, enjoy the first chapter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and help it grow so that I can bring you the full story in the near future. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therennerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.